Netflix's Fear Street. Prom Queen promised to be a nostalgic high school horror hit. Based on R.L. Stine's 1992 novel, the 2025 release teased a mix of camp and gore that aimed to channel the spirit of classic teen slashers. Unfortunately for many horror fans, the film didn't deliver much beyond familiar genre beats and obvious twists. But if Prom Queen left you craving a smarter, bloodier, and far more self-aware slasher, there's good news. Tragedy Girls is streaming free and might be exactly the post-Prom Queen palate cleanser horror fans need. A subversive slasher with bite. Released in 2017, Tragedy Girls flies under the radar despite earning an 85% score on Rotten Tomatoes and delivering a wildly fresh take on the teen slasher formula. Rather than centering on victims or clueless detectives, the film follows two high school seniors, Sadie and Michaela, who are obsessed with true crime, and not in a passive way. Determined to boost their social media following, they decide to manufacture the next big murder mystery in their small town by becoming the killers themselves. This bold premise immediately flips the traditional horror script. Viewers aren't trying to guess the killer's identity. They're watching in suspense as the killers try to maintain their cover and spin a narrative for online fame. The satire is razor-sharp, skewering influencer culture, media obsession, and the way horror stories are consumed in the digital age. Where Prom Queen tries to build suspense through red herrings and last-minute reveals that rarely land, Tragedy Girls embraces the absurdity from the start. It doesn't pretend to be revolutionary, but it is refreshingly original. A cast that brings the carnage and charisma. Part of what makes Tragedy Girls so effective is its magnetic leads. Brianna Hildebrand, Deadpool, and Alexandra Shipp, X-Men, Apocalypse, Barbie, Tick, Tick, Boom, are perfectly cast as the sociopathic Sadie and Michaela. Their chemistry is electric, their performances unhinged yet oddly relatable, and their commitment to being the most charming murderers on screen makes it difficult not to root for them, even when they're doing the worst possible things. The film is bolstered by a killer supporting cast, including Jack Quaid, The Boys, Josh Hutcherson, The Hunger Games, Craig Robinson, The Office, Kevin Durand, and Rosalind Chow. Each actor brings personality and depth to their roles, elevating the film above the average genre entry. By comparison, Fear Street, Prom Queen features a younger, less recognizable cast who struggle to bring life to underwritten characters. Even the most promising performances are overshadowed by a script that lacks both wit and suspense. The cult classic that deserves a sequel. Directed by Tyler McIntyre, Tragedy Girls has quietly built a cult following over the years, and with good reason. Its ending leaves the door wide open for a sequel, a rare slasher that could continue its story without betraying its original tone. Fans have been calling for follow-up, especially in light of recent horror successes like Final Destination, Bloodlines. Meanwhile, Prom Queen, positioned as a spiritual successor to the acclaimed Fear Street trilogy, feels like a step backward. It's watchable, but not memorable. Whatever spark brought the 2021 trilogy to life is notably absent here. Where to watch Tragedy Girls? If you missed Tragedy Girls when it first dropped, now's the perfect time to catch up. It's currently available to stream for free on Tubi, Plex, and Pluto TV. You can also watch it with a subscription on Prime Video, AMC+, Disney+, and Hulu. Final verdict. Fear Street. Prom Queen may have flubbed its shot at revitalizing the teen slasher, but Tragedy Girls is the movie that genre fans deserve. Smart, sharp, gory, and darkly hilarious. Don't let it stay underrated.